Hello, hi. Uh, my name is Siran, and this is the demo video for MST300 Project 1, and I'm gonna briefly go through the whole process uh, of the project, and I will not go to the detail about how I achieve each of the procedures, but I will show how it works and by the project rubric. First, I have three virtual machines. They all created under the same resource group. And the first steps, I'm gonna test the client virtual machine and to access the web page. So first, we open the client virtual machine and we're gonna connect by the Bastion host here. And you can see here, I will use the AD domain account rather than using the local account. So here I use my username and come after the domain name. So this is my account name and the password. Here you can see I already into the client computer and using my AD domain. And next, I'm gonna open a browser to access the web page. So the web page is basically called the web server to send a HTML page. So the web server, I already got this one. So the web server virtual machine, and this is the domain for the server. Here you can see we open that page, and the title of the page has been modified and replaced to my name. And this is how we access the web page. And the next step is to check out the virtual machine. Here we can see we already got three virtual machine, and each of the virtual machine is on a different virtual network. So I have three virtual machines, so I also have three VNet. So this is VNet 3 and VNet 1 and VNet 2. So each of the virtual machines is under the different or separate VNet. And if we open one of the VNet, we can see they actually all connect to each other. Also, you can call peerings. So for the first, the domain controller VNet is actually pairing with the server VNet and the client VNet. Also, if we go back to the server VNet here, to go to the peering, you can see also the server VNet is connected to the domain controller VNet and also connect to the client VNet. So basically, the three of the network are all connect to each other, and this is VNet peerings. Okay, so next step is to check out the domain controller, and uh, let's log into the domain controller virtual machine here. Also, we're gonna use the Bastion, and this time we're gonna use the uh, AD domain admin account. So basically, it's my username dot admin. This is the admin account, so I come with the domain, the same domain, MST300.com. So I'm using the domain AD admin domain account. Okay, here we go. We are already in the domain controller virtual machine, and here we can see this is our server. This is our server, and it has a static IP address here this is the static IP address, and also we are actually creating a domain called this name, and if we open that server and we check out the computers within the domain, we can see we have two virtual machines currently connected to this inside of this domain. And if we go back to the client virtual machine, for example, this is a client virtual machine, and we can also can check out the domain. So if we go PC and property, you can see the domain of this computer is actually the same with the domain we're talking about. Also for the web server is actually the same. Right? If I go back to the web server, uh, if I click local server, you can see the domain of this web server is still the same with the particular domain that we have already created. So uh, this is how we work for the project number one, and uh, hope that meet the requirement. And thank you for listening. Thank you very much. Bye bye.